What's going on, YouTube? Got a 2012 Honda Accord. Customer complaint. Can't move it out of park. Okay, so we're gonna go in there. I already tore this thing down. I kind of diagnosed it. I think my diagnosis is correct, but I want to take you along to show you the symptoms, initial symptoms, and what I've done. So in the car, obviously this is all kind of taken out. It's not a big deal. It's just that trim panel that goes on top. You literally just kind of pull up on it, and that's about it. Just kind of goes into these slots, just clips. Okay, so not a big deal. To release this, you got two screws that's hiding behind the cover. What is that shifter knob? Anyway, whatever we find it, there you go. This shifter knob has a cover. You remove the cover, you see two screws. Those are two screws. Remove it and pull this up, and then you can take this other cover off. And then you got access to the wiring here. You got two different harnesses. This first one, don't worry about it. The second one, that's what you're looking at, and I will trying to attach the screenshot of the wiring diagram so you can understand. So you got a brown and the pink wire on this side. Very important that you retain that brown and pink wire. All right, so let's go from the beginning, right from the top. So you come inside of your car, you start the car. All right, step on the brake, trying to move the lever, nothing happens. I'm pushing the button right here, by the way, so you don't think I'm not doing that. So all right, so nothing is happening. Hey, what's going on with my car, man? I can't go nowhere. All right, it's not coming out of park. So obviously you put your key in that little slot, which is this white plastic right here. And then what does it do? Internally there, if you can see, there's going to be something moving there. Let's see. You see that? Okay, normally that is supposed to be done by the solenoid once you step on the brake. So first thing you want to check is if your brake lights are working. That will tell you if your switch is good or not. This is for people who don't have obviously scanners and all this fancy smashy tools. So you're going to come out here, you're going to make sure your brake lights are working. That'll tell you the brake switch is good. I can't really show it to you, maybe not, maybe not. Let me see. All right, you can see from the reflection. Release, push. All right, so the brake lights are working. So we're like, all right, we got a good brake switch. So why is not working? What's the next item? The next item is going to be the shifter solenoid, the interlock solenoid. Now, because we're high tech, we're going to show you now on the computer here what we got. This is, I'm in the transmission control module, and the brake light switch is right there. We're going to go step on the brake, and we see, boom, it's right there. You see that? It's acknowledging that it's receiving a signal from the brake switch. Okay, what should happen once you receive the signal? The shift lock solenoid should be on. Okay, you're going to see that the computer is grounding that circuit. The computer is looking for a brake switch input, and it's also looking at the accelerator pedal to make sure that you're not stepping on the accelerator pedal. Okay, so if we get out of here, I think that might still be in this module. Let's see if we have anything to do with the accelerator pedal. If not, we'll go. Okay, well, we got throttle position sensors and stuff like that, which is good enough for me. All of that stuff, APPs, APP. All right, now let's just grab all of these things, and let's grab brake light switch, and let's see what we got. All right, and I'm still missing the main guy. I'm missing the main guy. Where is it? Shift lock solenoid right there. Boom. Okay, so now we got all of our PIDs. Now to test that the accelerator pedal is working properly, we're going to step on the throttle quickly. Just do some snap throttle, and you can see, right? TP sensor 2 1.5 going to 4.5 volt basically. TP1 0.7 volt going to basically 4 volts. What else? That's about it. So we know right now at idle we're not stepping on it because everything has a resting position. I'm not sure what the specific what you call it that the computer is looking for, whatever calibration it's calibrated at. I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing that this should be okay. I can test it. I have another Honda Accord, so we'll take a snapshot of these things and we'll go test it with another car in a few, but let's just continue on. So with all of this said and done, right now when I step on the brake and the brake switch is on, the shift lock solenoid should be on as well to allow me to shift from park to reverse or drive. Okay, so now looking at the diagram, we know that we got 2 different wires here going to this shift lock solenoid. That's the small of the 2 connectors. So we got a brown wire. I know it's not going to be able to be seen. It's kind of bright, the light, but you got a brown wire, you got a pink wire. So the brown wire is going to be your constant power. That power is coming from fuse number 5. Fuse number 5 says meter on it. That's for the fuse. It's also powering the cluster and whatnot. So meter. That's 7.5 amp. Fuse number 5. That's constant power there. As soon as the car turns on, you have constant power going there. The other one now is the switching side, which is supposed to be switched by the computer. Connector A, pin 28. A28, which is the same pink wire that you see right here. The same pink wire is got back to the computer there. Okay. And so what should happen is when I go and step on the brake, if I step on the brake, I should get power, not power, but ground on that leg of the circuit. So right now I'm still connected to that circuit. I back probe to the computer there. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm back probe the pin 28, A28, all the way up here, right? And basically I'm going to take my test light. I'm going to take my test light to power, because we're looking for a ground, right? There goes my test light. Normally, if I step on a brake, this light should come on. Because I'm on power, I should have a ground there. So this is just to check for wiring integrity. Now I'm stepping on I'm going to show you from the computer. So you see that I'm stepping on the, alright, brake switch, on. Look at the light, nothing. Alright, to tell you that I'm grounded, I'm going to turn the car off, watch. Okay, earlier it was actually giving me let me go back and check the connection, make sure it's straight first. Sure nothing is crazy there. Maybe I'm not connected well, I'm not sure, but alright. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm in it now. Let me try again. Stepping on the brake, nothing happens. Let me now turn the car off. Oh wow, that's strange. Earlier when I did this test, when I turned the car off, you can see the light was on, like I was getting a ground when the car was off. And now I'm no longer getting nothing there, so go figure what's going on. But anyway, as we can see again, brake light is on, brake light switch. We will have no power, no ground coming out of that solenoid there. So go ahead and plug in this thing, guy, and there you go. Nothing. Let me turn this off. Okay, I see why. Because I'm having continuity through the switch. That's what it is. It was unplugged, so you can see it right now. The light is on and it's flashing. If I go now, turn it on, give it power, and now it's supposed to be ground, but there's nothing, like the transistor's not working. My stepping on the brakes, nothing. Stepping on the brakes, nothing. Stepping on the brakes, nothing. All right, so that's that. Now we're gonna now trying to show you that this solenoid actually works. So we're gonna give it power independently just now. 1 second, please. So I got my power probe on the pink wire, which is supposed to be the computer controlled ground. So I'm gonna give it ground, and I want you to watch right inside of there. Focus right there when I give it a ground. All right, let's go and do it. Right there, you saw it. There you go. So we know the solenoid is working perfectly well. We know we have power that is coming from the fuse. No issue with that. We don't have wiring problems because right at the computer we are back probed and we still do not get a ground from the computer. So I think this is the end of the diagnosis. I'm condemning the computer. Computer is not grounding the circuit. Simple as that. If I'm missing anything else, you guys let me know. Like I said, I was trying to grab some data PIDs from a similar car just to compare the values that I get from the APP sensors and the TP sensors, maybe to see if there's something out of, spec maybe. If nothing is out of spec when I check the other car, then we call it the computer. Just as an outro video, I just wanted to show that this is now fixed. I just basically grounded the pink wire coming from the ECM. So now works perfectly, just like factory. No difference, honestly. No difference at all. So if it happens to you, instead of going to get a new engine computer for this problem, you can find yourself this permanent solution, which is actually safe. It works just like the original. So come to think about it, they should have just made it like this from the beginning. All right, guys. Any questions, comments, leave it down.